Here we are, Korean Grammar for Speaking, Unit 41 today. So, what we're gonna study today is really important. Like I said, every single unit on this book is important because everything is used really often. But, as you can see here, can is used really often, right? In English too. So, you have to know this. Alright, let's get started. As you can see here, 수 있다, 수 있다. Alright, it starts with L. So that means L bottom lettered words, you know, and you can just add what? 수 있다, right? No L, no So that's the irregular. And this means can, like be able to do something. You are able to do something like you can play the piano or you can speak Korean, you can speak English, anything about your abilities, right? All right, let's see how we can use this. And also, I was almost forgot. So because this grammar is ended with 다, 을 수 있다. So there's this 다, right? That means you can conjugate it to another grammar. Something that would make sense in English. Like, I can is present tense, right? And I could is past tense. So you can use this like I could do something. So then, I mean, of course, you have to conjugate it to the past tense to use it as past tense, right? All right. And of course, you can conjugate with and. I can do this and I can do that. And also, I can do this, but I cannot do that. I can do this, so I can do blah, blah, blah. You can connect with other grammar. All right. First of all, you can see here this one. 수 있다 plus 어요. So this 어요 is present tense polite, right? So let's use this as default. 수 있어요 or 수 있어요, which is I can do something in polite way. Okay, let's see what you can do. The first word is 타다, which is to take or to ride some transportation, including horses, right? Ride a horse. You use that in English too. So take the subway, take the airplane, or take the bus. That's all 타다, right? So how do we say if we wanna say like I wanna ride it? Sorry, I can ride it. 타다. And of course, because it has no bottom letter, you want to conjugate 수 있어요. So guys, please type there. Perfect, Tita. 탈 수 있어요. Right. So I want to ask you, 자전거를 탈 수 있어요? Can you ride a bicycle? Yes, if you can type like, yes, I can ride a bicycle. 자전거를 탈 수 있어요. Perfect, Ellie. And SR, there's gotta be space. 탈 space 수 space 있어요. Because this is L started grammar. You know, usually L started grammar, there's always space right after L. 탈 수 있어요. Perfect. All right. Let's talk about fix this time. 음, 고치다. This means fix. 고치다. As you can see, there is no bottom letter. So just take out 다 and 고치다 and add L at the bottom. So 고칠 and 수 있어요. 고칠 수 있어요. I can fix it. Alright? So, if you want to say, I cannot, then we studied this long time ago, quite a long time ago, right? So, you just said, 못. And some people make mistakes using this, like, 못 고칠 수 있어요? That doesn't make any sense. I cannot fix, how would I say it in English? No, you can't. Alright. So, you just use 못 right before the verb, which is 고치다, right? 못 고쳐요, like that. So, 고칠 수 있어요? Can you fix it? 못 고쳐요. I cannot fix it. Right. Alright. Try not to uh, double negative, okay? You cannot say that. Alright. Next one. 노래를 부르다. It looks a little long, right? Longer than other words. Because it's two words, right? Sing a song. 노래를 부르다. So no matter how long the word is, or how difficult, how big that is, you know how to conjugate, then it's done, right? So 노래를 부르다. 다. Right before 다, there's 르. So 르 doesn't have any bottom letter. So you can just conjugate it like I explained. Perfect 이다. 노래를 부를 수 있어요. Now you can add like 한국 노래를 부를 수 있어요 or 일본 노래를 부를 수 있어요. Like I can sing Japanese songs and anything. Okay. Alright. It's good to practice. Like, can you do it? No, I cannot do it. So, 노래를 부를 수 있어요? And the answer should be 아니요, 못 불러요. Because 부르다 is an irregular word in the present tense. Alright, let's check out 받침 words. 먹다. Easy word, right? 먹 has a bottom letter. So, you just take out 다 and add what? What was that? 을 수 있어요. 을 수 있어요. So you can add 을 수 있어요 because there is this bottom letter, right? So 먹을 수 있어요. I can eat it. So a lot of people, in Korea, foreigners, they get asked like, "Oh, this is really spicy. Can you eat that?" You can say, yeah, I can eat it. I can eat spicy food. 먹을 수 있어요. Nice, Ellie. 고기를 먹을 수 있어요? You can add anything you want, right? Alright. Next word is 읽다. 읽다. This is read. Okay, so 읽 has a bottom letter, right? It actually has two bottom letters, but no matter if there's one bottom letter or two bottom letters. Right, Ellie. 돼지고기를 먹을 수 있어요. Can you eat pork? Yeah, you can ask that kind of questions to to vegetarians, maybe like some like uh some people, right? Someone who has religions. Sunsu, you got it right. Perfect. 을 수 있어요 should be added. So 읽다 을 수 있어요. Get rid of 다 and add 을 수 있어요. 읽을 수 있어요, which means I can read. So can you read Japanese? 일본어를 읽을 수 있어요? If you can, you say 네, 읽을 수 있어요. Or if you can't, you can say 아니요, 못 읽어요. 못 읽어요. Perfect. That's exactly what I wrote here. 한국어를 읽을 수 있어요? Can you read Korean? Nice, Ita. Perfect. 순수 못 읽어요. Right. So that's how you practice, even if you can. Alright, let's see irregulars here. So L ending words are irregulars, right? When the word ends with L, then add 수 있어요. Don't worry about L or 을. You don't need them. So just add 수 있어요. 만들다. 만들다 is to make. And there's L bottom letter, right? So guess what? How do you say I can make it? Perfect. 순수 got it perfect. 만들 수 있어요. I can make it. Nice, SR. Good. Yeah. And next one, 놀다, hang out, play, right? So it's also L ending word. How do you say I can hang out? Right, 순수. Ellie, perfect, 100%. 순수, there's gotta be space, right? Ah, fast typing. SL typo, 놀 수 있어요. Should be N-O-L, 놀. Alright, so if someone's asking you out, and you can answer, yeah, I can hang out that day. I'm free. That is right. Alright, next is 하다 words. Like I've been saying, 하다 words. They're all no bottom lettered words, right? So the way to conjugate it is the same. Add L 수 있어요, right? So order. Now you have this word order. 주문하다. So here's a challenge for you guys. How would you say I can order in Korean? So this part in Korean, you have to know in part. Perfect, 순수. So everyone here, you say like 주문 space 할 space 수 space 있어요, alright? But that's wrong. So 주문하다, this all 하다 verbs, all 하다 adjectives, they should be, there's gotta be no space. That's the rule. So 하다 words, they're all together. So 주문할 수 있어요. So in Korean, you got it perfect. 한국어로. 로 or 으로 is used whenever you say in any language, right? Like in Chinese, in Japanese, in English, this is something. Perfect, 이타. So see what 이타 typed. 주문할, space, 수 space 있어요. Like that. No, so that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying 주문하다, they're one word, and 할 수 있다, that's grammar. So 할 space, 수 space. Right. So like Ita said, you can use this in a restaurant, right? Hello there, can I order? You can use that. Well, obviously, like this is kind of different. Like in English, you guys use can in another way. Like, can I go to the bathroom? It's not about your ability, right? It's about, yes, you have legs, you can go, right? But in English, can is used when you ask some permission, like, hey, can I do that? Do you mind if I do that? Like that, right? Am I allowed to do it? May I do it? But this Korean is like ability only. But in that case, can I order? You can use that. Because this is like your ability, right? You can order. All right, next one. 수영하다. Swim. How do you say I can swim? Nice, SR. Perfect. Ita, there's a typo. 수영할 수 있어요. 나주가 perfect. Right, right. Oh, this is also about your ability, right? And next one, cook. 요리하다. How would you say I can cook? Nice, 나주가. Nice, Ellie. Perfect. Perfect. SR 이타. Nice. 요리할 수 있어요. 한국 음식을 요리할 수 있어요. Perfect. Can you cook Korean food? Right. As you guys all know, probably, I am assuming, uh, may have heard of this word 한식, 한국 음식. So 한식, Korean food. Then guess what? Japanese food. Nice, SR. That's what I'm talking about. 일식. We say 일식. How about Chinese food? Perfect. 중국, so it's 중식. Right. That's Chinese food. And how about this could be a little difficult. Western food. Western food is, 서양 is west side. West side countries, like European countries. Michigan is American, right? So hold that like this, including American food or any like European food, we just call them all like 양식. So 서양식. This 식 means style. So not in every way, but in particular ways. 식 is style. So Western style or Korean style food, Chinese style food, like that. So, like Ellie said, 미식. We say 미식 축구, which is American style football. Alright, cool. Now you all know what's Japanese food, Chinese food, Korean food, and Western food. So now you can tell me some food that you can cook. And 솔랄레 어떤 음식을 요리할 수 있어요? That's perfect. Which food can you cook? All right. So this was easy, right? Now you can tell me, like everyone in this room, if you understood what I was explaining. Please tell me one thing that you can do. Like for example, for me, um, 저는 운전할 수 있어요. 운전하다, drive. 저는 운전할 수 있어요. What can you do? Out of the words in this book, please think about what you can do. If anyone wants to come up to the stage and practice this with me, please let me know. Ah, right. Najuka, you can ask me any words. Okay, what's the word for play in any instruments? Play, usually 치다. So 치다 means hit, like hit the drum, which is play the drum, and you play the piano. You hit the piano with your fingers. So those things are like something that you hit with the instrument. You can use 치다 for play, and also 불다. 불다 is like blow. So think about something that you blow, like horn. I don't know. I don't know any instruments. Alright. 에거스티는 음악을 만들 수 있어요. Perfect. I can make music. That's really nice ability you got. Ellie, 저는 아랍어고 영어를 읽을 수 있어요. 영어를 읽을 수 있어요. I can read English. That part is correct. But what do you mean? 저는 아랍어고. I am Arabic language and I can read Korean. I can read English. I can read in Arabic. 아, 저는 아랍어랑, so 랑, So when you list two things with this 랑이랑 with, this is used as and for nouns. Drums. Alright, I can play the drum. 드럼을 치다. Okay, like I said, you hit the drum with the sticks. 기타, 저는 그림을 그릴 수 있어요. I can draw. Perfect. Can draw a picture. Hi, Millie. Please type what you can. We're studying. I can do it. I can do something. Perfect, Majuka. 드럼을 칠 수 있어요. I can play the drum. Nice. You can ask me any words that you want to say. Nice, FJ. 저는 자전거를 탈 수 있어요. I can ride a bicycle. Perfect. Millie, 저는 그림을 그릴 수 있어요. Perfect. And we practiced with 잘 part, which is I'm good at something, right? And we imagined that we're having a job interview. So we can do it here today too, right? So let's say we are having a job interview. Like I am the interviewer and we're having an interview, job interview, right? And you tell me what you can do, so then let me decide if I hire you or not. Ellie? 저는 아랍어랑 영어로 시를 쓸 수 있어요. Wow. I can write a poem in Arabic and English. Okay, you are hired. Perfect. So think about some of your skills. For example, Photoshop. Photoshop is English, right? And to use it with Korean word, you can add 하다 with any English word, like Photoshop 하다. So we make the sound a little stronger, right? So Photoshop, because we don't have F sound, we use P sound. So photo and to, just like we don't have R sound, so we don't say Photoshop. Photoshop, right? So Photoshop 하다. So if you want to say I can do Photoshop, Photoshop 할 수 있어요. Like that. Or some sort of like any programs like Word and Excel and like Premiere Pro, you can use them all with 하다. Or you can use this word 쓰다, which means to use or to write. Perfect. So Millie, like I said, Photoshop 하다, all 하다 words should be no space. Photoshop 할 space 수 space 있어요. Okay, if you can do it, you're hired, Millie. How about anyone? Does anyone have any special skills? Perfect, Millie. That's what I'm talking about. 포토샵 할 수 있어요. Work related, yes? Hmm, accounting 할 수 있어요. Nice, you can say that. You can take X-rays. Yes, so X-ray is X-ray in Korean, right? And take, what is take? You know, you take pictures for X-rays, right? So this take a picture. 사진을 찍다, right? 사진을 찍다 is take a photo, but you wanna change the 사진 part to X-ray. Nice, Millie. 운전할 수 있어요. Alright, you're hired. You can be my driver. 이타, 저는 보고서를 잘 쓸 수 있어요. Perfect. I can write report well. You are hired. You're my manager now. Uh, accounting and taxation in Korean. It's kind of difficult. Account is 회계 and taxation is 세금. Nice, perfect, Adley. 엑스레이를 찍을 수 있어요. You're hired. You're now my nurse. So now you know that as long as you know the word that you want to say that you can just say it, right? So this is the whole point. I'm not trying to say, oh, you have to know this word to say this. Or I'm not trying to teach you, you have to memorize this sentence so then you can use in this particular situation. I'm trying to teach you guys the way that you can create your own sentences. So then, like, anytime you want to say something you can, then, you know, use that. Use this grammar. Unit 41. 그리고 이를 잘 닦을 수 있습니다. Perfect. 이를 잘 닦을 수 있다. I can brush my teeth well. And 있습니다 is really formal way, right? I'm not sure if you can be my brush, my brusher. Yes, you can say that. All right. So this is what we're gonna practice this time. Okay. 을 수 있다. That was, like I said here, that was the default. So we can now change the default, right? Anything that we want, anything that would make sense in English. So for example, all right, we've been practicing this can with polite way, right? So when, I mean, as a dental hygienist, you know, you're hired to brush my teeth, Ellie. All right. So this suita and oyo is the default part, right? Oyo was just polite way. But if you want to do it like formal way, of course we want to add 씁니다. So 알 수 있습니다. Okay, before we practice that, let's talk about this Joey's sentence. Joey said, 머리 자를 수 있어요. I can cut the head. I can cut the head off, right? So body is head. 자르다 is like cut. And 앨 수 있어요 is be able to, right? So I can cut the head. But we use this as like get a haircut. So 머리를 자를 수 있어요. This we use it as like I can uh, get a haircut. I mean, I can get someone a haircut. I can cut the hair, right? But if you translate this directly, that means weird. Like, for example, this person that I know, he went to Japan and he wanted to get this Japanese style haircut, but his Japanese was just good enough, right? And then he went to this hair salon. Then he was asking, "Hey, please, can you cut my head?" Directly in Japanese. So the hairdresser there was laughing like, "Oh my God, what are you saying?" So this could happen, right? But in Korean, remember that we can just say like, "I can get a haircut." I want to get a haircut. Like 머리를 자르다. But we have this word hair, 머리카락, but not really used. So it's used like when we clean, like when we do vacuum, there's this hair, right? In that case, we use 머리카락, this word, this particular hair. But when you get a haircut, you just say head. All right. So that's that. Be back to this formal situations. 알 수 있습니다, right? So if you want to use this can grammar formally, then you can say something 알 수 있습니다 or 을 수 있습니다. Anyone? Please say one thing that you can do formally this time. Perfect, Millie. 도와줄 수 있습니다. I can help. Let's say two more people. Two more sentences. 기부. There's gonna be 기부. I can, what's the word? give. Donate. I can donate. Right. Perfect. One last sentence with this formal can. Perfect. Sola. 춤을 출 수 있습니다. Right. So know that this 수 있다 can be used with these formal endings. And next one, we can practice with past tense. So, 알 수 있다 plus past tense. What was this past tense? With bottom letters. Because 수 있다, it has a bottom letter, right? Does anyone have any clue? Let's make one sentence. I could go. 있었다. Right. 할 수 있었어요. Should be. Should be 없어요, right? Right. So 알 수 있다 plus 없어요. Right, Kate. Perfect. 할 수 있었어요. You could do that. So add any word there. I could go. Like Millie said, 갈 수 있었어요. How about I could eat? Nice, Millie. I could remember. 기억할 수 있었어요. As you can see, right, we can use this in the past tense format, 없어요. Alright, now let's practice and. I can do this and I can do that with this grammar 고. For example, I can speak English and I can speak Korean. Oh, for Millie, you have to say I can speak Vietnamese and I can speak English. Think about two things that you can do. Hmm. Alright, let's see what Kate said. 한국어를 말할 수 있고. You can say that. It's understandable, but what's better way is we use do. We use 하다 for any languages. So, 한국어를 할 수 있고 영어를 할 수 있어요. And Millie, 베트남어랑 영어를 할 수 있어요. You can say that, right? Of course, perfect. But we wanna practice. I can do this and I can do that. We don't want to say I can do this and that. Got it? So you have to practice. 할 수 있다. Two times you have to use it. LA, same. So it's different. One is I can speak Vietnamese and I can speak English. Two sentences, right? And number two, I can speak Vietnamese and English. This is one sentence, right? Nice, Joey. You can sing and you can dance. 베트남어를 할 수 있고 영어도 할 수 있어요. Perfect. Millie get it perfect. I can speak Vietnamese and I can speak English too. She used too. 영어도. 저는 읽고 쓸 수 있어요. You can say that, right, FJ? But like I said, I can do this and I can do that. 저는 읽을 수 있고 쓸 수 있어요. Just for practice, right? 저는 영어랑 아랍어를 No, no, no. So the answer should be 저는 영어를 할 수 있고 아랍어를 할 수 있어요. So 할 수 있다 two times, right? I can do this and I can do that. Think about this in English. I used can two times, right? I can speak and I can speak. So please practice like this so then you can master this 을 수 있다, 을 수 있다 grammar. Okay, the last one of today. 있다, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. 그림을 그릴 수 있고 쿠키를 만들 수 있어요. And this time, it looks pretty long. Looks amazing, right? Alright, this time, let's practice. I can do this, but I cannot do that. Phew. Remember, I can do this, but this but part, we're trying to connect can grammar and but grammar. So Ita, make the sentence like, I can draw a picture, but I cannot make cookies. So, 할 수 있다. I can do it. But, how do you connect them? 할 수 있다 and but grammar was 는데, right? So, I can do it, but 할 수 있다 는데. So, 할 수 있는데. Nice, Joey. I can sing, but you have to say I can sing. You don't want to say I am good at singing, but. So we want to do this. 할 수 있다는데. I can do it, but 할 수 있는데 something I cannot do it. So let me give you one example. I can speak English, but I cannot speak Russian. So 영어는 할 수 있는데 러시아어는 못해요. So this is my example. So, Kate, 그림을 그릴 수 있는데 요리할 수 없어요. You can say that. I can draw a picture, but I cannot cook. So, the difference between 할 수 있다, 할 수 없다. I mean, not difference between 수 있다 and 없다, of course. 할 수 있다 and 할 수 없다. Can and cannot. But I would say both is used a lot often in conversations. 저는 요리는 잘하는데 굽지는 못해요. Perfect. 은하. Oh, you're here. 영어는 할 수 있는데 러시아어를 할 수 없어요. You can say that, like I said, if you want to speak natural Korean, you can change it to 영어는 할 수 있는데 러시아어는 못해요. So, guys, we get confused using 있는 이가, right? But if you remember my previous lessons, I mentioned 는데 is used with 있는. That's why I used 영어는 할 수 있는데. Alright, everyone's, I think you guys probably have studied this 있다 and 없다 with other like materials. But you can say that 요리할 수 있는데 케이크를 만들 수 없어요. But we want to study this conversational Korean. So change 없다 to 못. Right, Kate. 바이올린은 연주할 수 있는데 노래는 못해요. Perfect. So if you say like 바이올린을 연주할 수 있는데 노래는 할 수 없어요. It's like really foreigner's way to speak. I feel this uncomfortable, unnatural feeling of it. So think about what's shorter and what's more convenient when you guys speak. So people are lazy, right? So they want to use something shorter. So that's how you understand this concept. Perfect, 누나. 영어는 할 수 있는데 일본어는 못해요. 요리는 할 수 있는데 I can't do cakes. 만들다, use 만들다 merely. I can cook, but I cannot make cakes. 은하, finally, you got it. 영어는 할 수 있는데 일본어는 못해요. Yeah, this is the problem. Like, you might, study with this person and this material. It got all mixed. It happens. Millie, 요리는 할 수 있는데 케이크는, remember, like, but and 은는 are like set. So fix it. Use 은는 for but grammar. Finally, 요리는 할 수 있는데 케이크는 못 만들어요. Awesome. Excellent, Millie. All right. One more sentences. I want to see if you guys got it right. 영어는 할 수 있는데 한국어는 잘 못해요. Perfect. Ellie, you got it right. Alright, so this is how you practice. I mean, if this grammar, like I can do something like I can play the piano, I can play the drum, I can speak English. If this is too easy for you, please practice like this way. Like conjugate to another grammar and another and another and make, I mean, try yourself challenge more. Like, and also not only this past tense, present tense, formal, but, and we practice today. And we can do something else, right? I can do something for you, for example, and think about what other grammar could make sense with this grammar and challenge yourself. Make it more difficult for you. And you can check it out if you did it right or wrong on our group chat this on Hello Talk. So please come join to the group and we can practice there more. So thank you for joining today's class and hope you got it all right. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna study Unit 42, Know How to next time. Oh, to join the group, please send me a message. Then I will invite you to the group. Alright, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.